In this video, we're going to discuss about cellular respiration. Cellular respiration is a metabolic pathway that breaks down glucose and produces ATP. There are two types of cellular respiration: aerobic and anaerobic. Let's begin with the aerobic respiration. It is an energy-releasing series of chemical reactions that occur in the presence of an oxygen. Whereas the anaerobic respiration, it is a chemical reaction that releases energy from glucose without oxygen. In the cellular respiration, there are three main stages: glycolysis, Krebs cycle, and oxidative phosphorylation. Let's examine what are these three stages, starting with glycolysis. Glycolysis is the process of splitting or breaking down sugar molecules to produce energy and does not require oxygen. Glycolysis happens in the cytoplasm. One sugar molecule will be converted into two pyruvates. So one sugar molecule plus 2 ATP results into 4 ATP, 2 NADH, and 2 pyruvates. NADH is a coenzyme and plays a role in generating energy, which will be used later in the next few stages. The 2 pyruvates will undergo an oxidation and produce 2-acetyl-CoA. Upon oxidation, it also produces 2 more NADH. The 2-acetyl-CoA will now go to the next stage, which is the Krebs cycle. Krebs cycle is also known as the citric acid cycle, which takes place in the mitochondria and it requires oxygen. It is the second major step after the glycolysis. The acetyl-CoA combines with oxaloacetate to form citrate, going through a series of reactions that releases carbon dioxide, generates ATP, and electron carriers. The cycle's main job is to produce energy-rich molecules and electron carriers that help create more ATP in the cell. In this process, it produces 3 NADH, 1 PADH, and 1 ATP. Remember that Krebs cycle happens twice. So the total production in the Krebs cycle is 6 NADH, 2 PADH2, and 2 ATP. Again, the NADH and PADH will be used in the final stage of the cellular respiration, which is the oxidative phosphorylation. Speaking of oxidative phosphorylation, this is the last stage of the cellular respiration. It is a process in which ATP is formed, where the continuation of transferring of electrons from NADH or PADH2 to oxygen. Oxidative phosphorylation is also called electron transfer chain, or ETC, and it is also occurs in the mitochondria. Do you still remember the NADH and PADH2 that were created in the previous stages? Well, they are used here in the ETC. NADH and PADH2 move via protein complexes and electron carriers, creating an electron transfer that builds a proton difference across the membrane. This proton shifts back into the mitochondrial matrix via ATP synthase through the conversion of ADP and inorganic phosphate, or PI, into ATP. Molecular oxygen plays a vital role as the final electron acceptor, producing water and sustaining the flow of electrons in the chain. These three work together in a complex manner to effectively draw out the highest amount of energy from nutrients, supporting the essential operations of living cells.